Siyempre, of course, bilang isang Pilipina na sumasali rin po ng pageantry, no, nakakatuwa na yung support po ng Filipino community natin up until today, actually mas na-heighten pa po yung support ng Filipino community natin when it comes to beauty pageants. Although hindi po natin sungkit yung crown, kasi isang beses pa lang tayo nanalo sa Miss World, and we are really expecting for Krishnah Gravidez to really bag the crown because of her preparation, of her package, talagang pang Miss World din naman talaga. But we really never know talaga, bilog ang bola. But she was able to snatch a place, which is already a win for our country and to all her supporters.
Kayo po, Miss Kathie, kasi di ba sumali na po kayo sa Miss Tourism Worldwide, and marami na rin pong mga nakilala na mga sumasali, lumalahok po sa ganitong klase pa ng mga kompetisyon. Ano nga ba yung mga napapansin nyo talaga na bentahe sa isang contestant, no, na mapapansin ka agad na nakakatulong para mapag-usapan, maging ingay yung kanyang pangalan sa kompetisyon?
Yes, that question po, unang-una sa lahat, siguro factor na isang manggagaling ka sa isang powerhouse country. In beauty pageants po kasi meron silang tinatawag na hot picks, no? Especially in the Philippines, mahilig tayong magkaroon ng parang poll kung sino yung nangunguna, sino yung front runner for the competition itself. Hindi nga lang actually sa beauty pageants, but in other categories. But in beauty pageants per se, factor po yun, especially when you go in an international stage, if you're a powerhouse country, producers of winners from different pageants, talagang magiging impactful po yun. Mabilis na lang na promote yung sarili mo bilang you are wearing the sash of the Philippines. In local naman po, syempre, we know exactly kung ano yung mga demographics ng mga provinces. Siguro ang pinakabentahe po is by physical activity. Mabilis po talaga mapansin yung mga matatangkad, yung mga talagang pang model type, pero pang pageant yung kanilang mga aura. Kasi merong mga model talaga sobrang mga manipis talaga yung kanilang body type. Pero sa pageant kasi hindi pwedeng sobrang nipis mo naman. So tatansyahin mo kung anong klaseng pageant yun. Bilang ikaw ay sasali sa isang competition, whether it be city, provincial, national or international, siguro importante na you also focus on your physical attributes, number one. Another thing is your advocacy, kasi evolving ngayon yung beauty pageant life. Hindi lang sila nagpo-focus sa physical attributes, but also to how the woman will carry a certain organization where the pageant itself is representing. So kailangan yun. You also have to develop your character. You should know how to communicate well to people, kasi bilang isang beauty queen, you are placing yourself as a public figure. You have to make sure that you know and what you know yourself, you know the scope of your responsibility. And then yun nga po talaga, if you are wearing a certain sash na talagang kilala na din to pageantry, it would be another advantage po.
Miss Kathie, nabanggit po ninyo yung tungkol sa advocacy. Meron bang like tumatak sa inyong isip na advocacy ng isang contestant, beauty contestant, hindi lang local, national, even sa international, na talagang mapapasabi mo na, wow, napakaganda ng advocacy niya at hindi siya, kumbaga parang hindi siya, kumbaga parang, bibihira, yung ganong klase ng advocacy, Ma'am Kathie?
Recently, medyo bias ako dito kasi I met her and I competed with her last 2024 for Limgas na Pangasinan po, si Miss Nikki Buenafe. Before, her advocacy was about educating children, and when she competed in Miss World Philippines, nagbunga, nanganak ng bagong advocacy yung kanyang previous na advocacy, which is apart from educating the children, you have to first make sure that you check the grounds kung ano yung reason bakit hindi sila nakakatanggap ng education as much as what they need. So in her advocacy, which is actually she won parang I don't know the certain type of title, pero sa Miss World po na advocacy, best advocacy, parang something like that. And it turns out na nalaman niya na kaya isa sa mga factors bakit hindi nakakapag-aral ng maayos yung mga bata is because of lack of basic needs like water. So yun yung parang naging advocacy niya. Imagine with an individual standing in a certain strong platform, just like her, nahahanap nila yung profound na reason as to the reason why there are needs for a strong support in this certain sector, such as the children, the old age, iba-ibang agricultural sectors. Nakaka-amaze na hindi lang nagdidig deep siya as a beauty queen, hindi lang because of education itself, hinahanap niya rin yung root cause as to why there's scarcity of receiving that basic needs. Other than that is si Miss Beauty, Face of Beauty International po. Si Miss, I forgot the name, pero that's her title. She also competed together with Nikki Banafe for Best Advocacy. Dalawa sila sa Miss World. And her advocacy has something to do with speech. Yung merong mga speech defect problem na mga individuals. And then what she told about the story of her taking that field is because konti lang daw silang mga nagtitake ng medical field na yun. And so imagine kung ano yung pangangailangan pa natin when it comes to healthcare, to our healthcare system. So nakakatuwa na bilang ikaw, hindi lang maganda sa panlabas pero pandoob their potential in helping the community. So, yun po, silang dalawa po as of the moment.
Miss Kathie, para ba sa inyo, somehow bentahe or hindi yung, kasi di ba parang si Miss Pia Words back, nakailang beses siyang sali sa ilang beauty pageant. I think even sa Binibining Pilipinas, bago niya nirepresenta ang ating bansa at tungtong sa Miss Universe Miss Universe pageant. Kapag ang isang beauty queen may mga hawak ng mga titulo, mas mahirap ba na sumali pa sa beauty contest?
Sa totoo po, based on my experience, yes po ma'am, sobrang hirap kasi hindi mo kasi alam kung ano yung magiging placement mo kapag sumali ka ulit dun sa same pageant. Say, for example, in my end po, I was 15 years old back then. I competed in a certain city pageant and I won first runner-up. And then they were asking me to go back po ulit to compete. Ngayon na hindi lang siya city pageant but naging regional pageant na siya. Probably our viewers, especially in Pangasinan, familiar po dun sa pageant, Miss 100 Islands. I was only 15 years old then and now I'm 25 and they're asking me to go back po with the pageant itself to get the main title. But then I said, parang siguro it's really up to the girl kung gusto pa niyang i-push yun or mas lumawak yung spectrum niya when it comes to helping the community. Kasi in the first place, it's not just about the crown itself. It's not just about the experience. Kasi personally sa akin po, I was able to experience it already. And the span of time that I was able to serve as the first runner-up, okay na sa akin yun, that's enough. So I'm trying to explore other platforms. But when in terms of pressure, sobra pong nakaka-pressure po kahit first na pageant mo yun, second na pageant. But I think what makes it more beautiful is that if you have really the initiative, same as to what the organization stands for, then it wouldn't be a problem at all to join again in the same pageant. If you, kagaya nga po nila Pia Words back, there's a lot of testimonials for when it comes to beauty queens that who keeps on joining the same pageant just to win the top crown, no? Probably because they haven't yet fulfilled a certain responsibility that they really want to. But then again, it's really a pressure to them kasi hindi natin alam kung bababa ba yung crown or makukuha ba talaga yung crown. Or also other factors that yung comment ng ibang tao. Most especially po sa mga beauty pageants in national or in international, meron na sila mga daladalang mga titles. So mas pressure sa kanila, mas doble yung pressure. Pero at the same time, it's also a motivation to do better from your previous pageant.
Okay. Miss Kathie, ano papansin natin? Ang daming mga sinasalihang mga international competitions ng Pilipinas at nakakakuha tayo ng crown. Talagang nakukuha natin yung title. But then, bakit parang sa atin, hirap na hirap tayo pagdating po sa Miss Universe? Kahit sa kabila na, ayan, maganda yung performance na ipinapakita natin, malakas yung ating pambato. Any comment sa matter po na yan, Ma'am Kathie?
Yes, kasi ang beauty pageants talagang very extensive yung kailangan mong aralin bilang ikaw yung sasali. Hindi mo lang pwedeng aralin basta-basta yung kung ano yung patterns ng beauty pageant. Kasi meron po tayong kami po na sumasali, meron po kami mga books na binabasa, how to become beauty queen, mga something like that. But we have to motivate ourselves to know ourselves po, to educate ourselves of how it's really like to be a beauty queen. May ganun mga factors po kami. But other than that, marami pa po talagang inaaral, marami pang prepare yung ating mga candidates before they join a competition. So when it comes to international pageants, as tagged by other countries and as tagged with together with the pageant medias all over the world po. Ano naman tayo? Powerhouse naman tayo. It's just that there are certain crowns that we really cannot win. Say for example po, just to mention, Miss Grand International. We had it first time with CJ Opiasa. But ang comment ng iba, hindi naman siya yung directly nanalo. She's just a first runner-up, something like that. But we were able to snatch the crown already. At this moment, she was crowned. And it's our first crown for Miss Grand International. Other than that, to be particular, Miss World, of course. We only have one crown, which is Megan Young, which is last 2013 pa. What makes it more difficult for our candidates, although tayo talaga nagpapadala ng mga pinaka-prepared na mga candidates international, I believe, and as to what I can see and as to the performance of our candidates. But I think the factor there is that interchanging kasi yung kailangan ng mga organizations. So although we already provided the prototype of what they really need for the previous years, ganyan, like Krishnah Gravidez, we're really expecting for her to win with the looks, with her advocacy, with how she speaks to people. Nakaka-amaze talaga din her improvement. I actually know her handler here in the Philippines and her whole team, and I appreciate na talagang supportive sila with her. And we cannot question how prepared Krishna when she competed for Miss World. But probably it really depends on the organization's reason as to why choosing Miss Thailand. Most of the comments po kasi, as to what I have read po and reviewed, sabi po nila si Miss Thailand naging mas connected siya in communicating to India, to the Indian citizens. In fact, yun yung location nila. So probably she studied more of the Indian culture, and then the relationship of Thailand and India. So mas naging focus siya doon, which probably makes easy for the judges, makes easy for the people in India to understand her standpoint as a candidate of Miss World. So siguro isa yun sa factor that night. Pero moreover, siguro yung organization itself, they are looking for somebody na talagang mag-represent in a very different dimension, which is siguro ng time ng competition, mas na-highlight